1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the Universal Principles of Design. Today we are going to talk about closure. Not the closure you need or the closure you hate, but a design principle of closure. So, what is closure? Closure is a Gestalt principle. It defines that when looking at a complex arrangement of individual elements, humans tend to first recognize a simple pattern instead of multiple individual parts. So, in the left image, although you're looking at a bunch of circles, you actually see a single square. And for this one on the right, our brain automatically fills in the missing part and sees a triangle, rather than 3 patterns. This is so incredible because you don't need a whole image to tell you what the picture is. Our minds complete the lines to form a circle, even though the shape doesn't exist. Positive and negative space combine to form our perception of the image. However, you still need to pay attention to how much information you offer. Although closure somehow equals to simplicity, enough information is needed for the viewer to perceive the whole conception. Closure is really fun for playing with monochromatic, like this penguin for example. And look at this. What about closure in the real world? One of the common uses of closure is in the design of company logos, because closure can simplify design to quickly convey a brand's identity. For example, here is a famous logo we recognize as the NBC Peacock. In comparing the current logo on the right with the old one on the left, you can see that they are not widely different, but by reducing the elements and working with negative space, the current logo becomes much more simplified and elegant. Another well-recognized logo that employs closure successfully is from FedEx. In this one, closure is achieved with negative white space, using the parts of the uppercase E and the lowercase x to form the familiar arrow. The designer pulled the letters closer and closer until he saw the arrow forming between the E and X. This shows that experimenting with reduction in your designs and looking for the spaces in between can always get you fantastic results. You'll never miss the arrow from now. So, why is closure so important? Simply put, it engages the viewer. A person looking at an image that utilizes closure is actually involved in processing it, whether they're aware of this or not. In this fashion, a connection is formed. An engaged, connected viewer is an interested one. Now you can go ahead and using closure in your own design to create some awesome images. Thank you.